Well, good morning. This morning I'm reading from the book of Ezra. And as Ezra leads the captives from Babylon back into the land of Jerusalem to reestablish the sacrifices, the rebuild the temple, the altar, and to get the worship at the temple reestablished, one of the things that he finds is that many of the people had been disobedient to God. And it says in Ezra 9:1, "Now when these things were done, the princes came to me, saying, the people of Israel and the priests and the Levites have not separated themselves from the people of the lands, doing according to their abominations, even of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, the Ammonites, the Moabites, the Egyptians, and the Amorites. For they have taken of their daughters for themselves and for their sons, so that the holy seed have mingled themselves with the people of those lands. Yea, the hand of the princes and rulers hath been chief in this trespass." Back in the book of Moses, God had told the people not to intermarry with the people of these lands. And his reason was very simple. They will lead your hearts astray. These people of these lands worship idols. They are involved in abominations and sacrifices to devils, do not learn their ways, do not learn their religions, and do not intermarry with them. Well, this is the situation. Now, look at Ezra's response. Verse 3, "When I heard this thing, I rent my garment and my mantle, and plucked off the hair of my head and of my beard, and sat down astonished." He was astonished. I mean, for Ezra, for them to come and tell him this, it was unthinkable. Why? Well, because they had just spent 70 years that they had been removed from their land by the Babylonians, retransplanted into Babylon as punishment for not worshiping God, not obeying God, not letting the land have its Sabbaths. The people of Israel were constantly falling into idolatry because of the Canaanite peoples. And now the captivity was supposed to teach them a lesson. It was a chastening by the hand of God. And now, by God's grace and mercy, they're returning to the land, and they're so excited, and Ezra is so excited, and it's just like coming up and just slapping him in the face to say, hey, these people have intermarried here. Well, as we go on, we see that they come up with a solution for this, and I don't know whether it's a good one or not, but that's what they do, and it's just amazing. But to me, I think that the lesson is to understand just how important marriage really is. It's important for young people, for believers to marry believers, for people who love Jesus to seek out husbands and wives who loves Jesus. In the New Testament, chapter 6 of 2 Corinthians, the Bible says, "Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers." So when a believer, a person who loves Jesus, marries a person who is a part of a cult or just an atheist, an unbeliever, an agnostic, whatever, when that happens, that is an unequal yoking. That's like hitching a jackass to an ox. They don't pull the same. They don't go in the same direction. They don't have the same gait. They don't have the same speed, and it just is going to cause problems. You're just gonna do this. And it says, "Be not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? What communion hath light with darkness? What concord hath Christ with Belial? Or what part hath he that believeth with an infidel? And what agreement hath the temple of God with idols? For ye are the temple of the living God. As God hath said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. Wherefore come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. I will be a father unto you, and you shall be my sons and daughters, saith the Lord Almighty." And I just want to encourage you this morning, if you've not married yet, and you're a follower of Jesus, make one of the very, very top priorities of the people that you are interested in, the person that you think you might want to spend the rest of your life with. Make sure that you're equally yoked in the fact that the person loves Jesus and wants to follow Jesus like you do. God bless you. Hope you have a great day.